welcome to the U. Our reviews will kill you. The review show that may one day come up and bite you in the ass. I am the man they know as Z, and I am joined by the ferociously untalented Noob-Noob.
No, I like sharks, guys!
That's not the Noob-Noob remix that I was accustomed to.
No, I think this is more appropriate music for you.
Definitely more appropriate.
Is this Britney Spears?
I actually don't know who it is.
Celine Dion.
It's a spoof of it.
I don't... It sounds like it's a Family Guy thing?
No, it's just a spoof.
No? Okay.
Just people poorly singing a dad song.
Yeah, okay.
And our sound effects wizard and maestro, Scott Keebler.
Motherfuckers, come on, 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 motherfuckers, come on. I got 7 like 11s, about 8, 30.
Fuck is this?
Of course, I'm gonna have better intro music than you.
Yeah.
Thomas the Dank Engine.
Thomas the Dank Engine?
Thomas the Dank Engine.
Is that sung by Tupac?
It's Biggie, motherfucker.
Oh, is it
Biggie.
Biggie? That was my second guess, because they're both
Biggie
dead, right?
Smalls, motherfucker.
Did he get the
yeah,
AIDS?
he's dead. No, he got the bullet.
He got the bullet.
He got the bullet. He got a couple bullets.
The
Number
AIDS
one
bullet.
with the bullet.
Tupac got a couple bullets as well. They both got bullets.
They all got bullets.
So not like Freddie Mercury.
Not even
No.
close.
Not even close. Okay.
No.
Freddie Mercury was British, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Tupac was not.
not at all.
Okay.
So what's on the docket today, Noob-Noob?
We're going to review the Meg. That stands for something, I think. The fuck is that?
Noob-Noob.
I'm coming for you, Noob-Noob.
Oh, Jesus. Is that my gay thoughts coming from me?
Only if your gay thoughts are filled with razor sharp teeth
Well,
and taste for blood.
that sounds like
I mean, he
an
might
anal
bite your
excursion.
balls.
Oh, jeez. So we're, reviewing the Meg. That stands for Megalodon, I think?
I think it just stands for Meg.
No, Megalodon.
It's for Meg.
That's a dinosaur.
No, it's just Meg.
Like
just
in
Meg.
Jurassic. Yeah, it's kind of a riff of Jurassic World, right? They already had that. So I don't really know why we're
What do you
making.
mean?
Yeah, the Megalodon was in Jurassic World, right?
No, it was not.
There was a. That's Peter.
It was a mosasaur.
That's a Megalodon, isn't it?
No, those are two different things.
Heard it both ways.
Mosasaur is a extinct seafaring lizard
Like
type
the
thing.
Megalodon.
No, Megalodon's a shark.
Is a shark just a sea lizard?
You startled me. I'm sorry.
It's a shark with teeth.
Sea lizard.
No, seafaring reptile.
Anyway,
Would be the mosasaur.
yeah. So the Meg came out this weekend.
Jason Statham.
Statham, yeah, some Statham-y goodness.
Is it Statham or Statham?
Statham. Hard
Jason
thumb.
Satan.
Thumb with a th.
Thumb.
With a th.
Yeah.
Jason Satan.
Statham.
Either way. And then there was some pretty famous Chinese
Li
actresses.
Bingbing?
Yeah. Li Bingbing. Yeah, that's the best name ever, I think.
It's a great name.
Yeah. And then there was that other dude.
Rainn Wilson.
Rainn Wilson's not Chinese. That's, I don't know, that's racist. Why would you say that?
He was in the movie.
Yeah, but he's not Chinese.
Were there?
How do you know? Have you ever asked him?
Were there any guest appearances?
There-
Did Batman show up?
Oh, Batman would totally get eaten by the Meg.
There was no Batman.
What?
No Batman.
There's no Iron
no
Man.
Batman. No anti-shark spray.
No.
Is this the first movie we reviewed in a while that didn't have a superhero in it?
It's possible.
That is true.
Do you count
Is-
Jason
is-
Statham?
Although
Statham-
Jason Statham's a British superhero.
So is he classified as a superhero in this? Any superpowers?
Yeah.
the
he's
power
British.
of
Stabbing sharks in the
keen,
face.
God, Meg, that's sick.
sharp face looking man. Looks very thin, nice muscles.
Power to get both a white woman and a Chinese woman in the same movie? I don't know. That's impressive to me.
He's like the young Bruce Willis.
That is.
Just-
well, I don't. Maybe.
Bruce
I don't know.
Bruce Willis from when he first came out on the scene in
don't-
like the first Die Hard.
Yeah, but Bruce Willis
He's-
used to have hair. I don't think Jason Statham ever
Bruce
had
Willis.
hair.
No, he never had hair. Maybe
Bruce Willis?
maybe
Really?
long before, but Die Hard Bruce Willis. First Die Hard Bruce Willis. Oh no, he did have like a short.
He did have
blonde-
hair.
Also,
Yeah.
there is a superhero in this movie. Ruby Rose, who is the new Batwoman on the CW. So technically, there is a superhero in the movie. I just realized that.
Oh,
She's
okay.
Australian. I like
Meg,
her hair.
Stop it.
I liked her hair in this
Come
movie.
on.
But
Okay.
yeah, so it definitely destroyed expectations. $45.5 million for opening weekend. It was only projected to do like $20 million. So definitely did good for itself.
Doubled
Although-
up what they expected. That's not bad.
People
Although-
like shark movies.
Yeah, $130 million budget. So that's.
I'm
it's
also
still-
not sure why exactly we went ahead and decided to review this movie. I mean, it's not a blockbuster. We do superhero and big blockbusters like that. Oh, wait. I remember why. Noob-Noob demanded it.
There's actually a
Coming
movie
into
with
town.
Jason Statham and a Megalodon coming in theaters August 10th.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, that's why I'm making the joke.
Yeah.
We will review it. Holy shit! I said that.
Do you
Yeah.
Was
you
I
don't even
drunk?
remember that? Yes.
When was this? What episode was this?
Yes.
What was that? What I was jungle
Yes.
juiced?
That was your Jungle Juice episode.
No, was it really?
That was part of your screaming.
Don't fuck with me right
No,
now.
you were screaming. Do you remember that?
No, I don't
Do you remember
remember.
any of that conversation?
I say a lot of shit on this show that I don't remember.
Well, then, yes, you were toasty.
Okay. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, you just
Nothing.
came out a little bit.
Yeah.
None of your damn business.
Don't worry
See your
about what he's
boxers
doing.
up them shorts.
Fancy pants.
That's
Yes,
sick.
you did
So-
demand that we review a movie with
You did. Yeah, you screamed it. You screamed that we will review this movie. So we succumbed and we decided that we'd go ahead and actually review this
Yeah.
movie.
It actually, well, it didn't do so well critically. Tomato meter, it's rotten. 49%.
Really? They
that
gave it
critics?
rotten?
49%. Critic consensus. Here we go. The Meg sets the audience up for a good old-fashioned B movie creature feature, but lacks the genre thrills, Jesus, or cheesy bite to make it worth a dive in. What? Who writes this shit? That's stupid. It was entertaining.
So let's also stop and remember what I have said a million times about the critics. Noob-Noob, are the critics correct?
No, they're wrong.
Well,
Although there's some user reviews here. I wanted this movie to be wackier, crazier, and more over the top. The problem was it was PG-13. I'll agree with that. It could have been definitely a lot better rated R.
but a lot of theaters are afraid to go R because you eliminate a lot of your audience doing that.
I don't think Deadpool had a problem.
There's a bigger issue around this movie as to why it was the way it was and some of the scenes panned out and all that kind of stuff. This movie's been in production hell for, I think, like 10 years or something like that.
Has it really?
Been many, many, many directors attached to it. And the bulk of the financing for the budget came from China. So
Really?
this is really, if you think about it, it's a Hollywood produced film with Chinese backers.
Huh.
Yeah, so that's why you have Chinese stars in the movie. That's why it's set mostly in the China Sea, I believe.
Yeah, off the coast
And,
of China and Thailand.
Yeah, they like refer to a bunch of things. Like the base itself is owned by like Zhang Industries, and there's a billionaire who's a white guy who's Rainn Wilson who's attached to it. So I think it leaned very Chinese and it had some Chinese sensibilities, but it played a lot of homages to some other deep sea movies, which I thought were awesome. So overall, I thought it was a good movie. I didn't think it was like amazing.
Yes, I better learn another language.
Yeah, you need to learn. This is the Chinese Jaws. Let's put it that way.
Oh, devil worshiper, you speaking?
He's the devil worshiper.
I'm trying a new language out here.
Why are we playing the theme song
Why?
for Deep Blue Sea?
Why are we filming this in China? They're like chicken nuggets. They're smaller,
Oh, jeez.
much
what the
quicker
fuck?
and easier to bite.
Okay.
It's
Meg.
not like a good American meal. It's just smaller. And the problem with these guys is once you eat them, I'm hungry an hour later.
So
it's just horrible.
Wow.
Why can't I go to England to eat? I mean, come on. They've got all this fat, greasy food.
You know, England has fish and chips, right? That's
What do you think I like? I like the fish. The chips are fun on the side.
okay.
You're also like 75 feet long, so it takes a lot more people to
Actually,
satiate
I'm
you.
not. It's really 75 feet long.
Did not realize sharks were this racist.
I
That is-
was lying about that actually. I know my profile picture says on Tinder says that I'm 75 feet long, but
Yeah.
that's actually not completely accurate.
You know what? I actually think now that we're talking, since your profile, you've exaggerated your profile. I don't even know if we're talking to a shark at all. I think we're talking to Nessie.
Swear. No,
Are we talking to Nessie?
No, I'm fully a shark. I swear, I'm shark. I haven't had the music. See, I brought the music along because I'm a shark. I swear.
I think, or are you a catfish?
These are fish puns. I
Aren't
get
you
it.
funny, Z?
I
Come here, so I
get
can
it.
bite you in the ass.
Catfish are tiny though, right? Not like a
He
shark.
could be like a Chinese river catfish.
I actually
That's
think he
what
was
you
lying
are.
about being on
A
Tinder.
Mekong Chinese
kind of
catfish.
feel like he was on another app he started bidding to. Grinder.
Oh shit! That's the gay
That's
one,
just
right?
that's the gay one.
That's where
I
they
don't
do
know.
butt
I
stuff.
think Meg might be a little.
A gay Chinese catfish now?
He's a gay Chinese catfish.
Just the one who dials into our show, not the one from the movie, right?
I
We're making that clear.
exactly.
what
Yeah,
we're
just the
talking
one who
about.
calls us. And,
Okay.
well, I think he just calls. Does he? Am I the only one he's calling here?
What?
Yeah, he's
Damn
calling
it!
you
Why,
all the
why
time.
am I the one getting called by the gay catfish?
I've never spoken to that
Oh
catfish.
my god! Why'd you gave him my number, didn't you, Noob-Noob?
I don't know what.
Why would you do
Technically,
that?
I did give your number out twice today already to some strangers.
He
we
just
don't
gives
know.
it out to
Random
everybody.
strangers.
Yeah.
Just giving numbers out to random strangers.
I also said he lives in PA.
Thanks
so,
for that, dick.
yeah, near the Amish. So
Great.
Near the Amish.
I said
guess
just
we're gonna
look-
have
Is this a land catfish?
I guess
look for
we're gonna have
or-
to talk to these assholes in the future.
Yeah. Anyway,
In the near
so
future.
we should probably talk about the Meg.
Why?
I think.
The actual movie itself?
Yeah,
or
the
should we
movie.
spoil
Really,
it?
guys? Are you gonna get to me or what? Come on.
Should we go the synopsis, or do you want to get what's a non-spoiler rundown of the movie? You saw it too, right? You enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
non-spoiler rundown. I mean, what's there to say? Like, the previews kind of demonstrate all of it. Giant shark marauds, and,
It's not a giant shark. It's a megalodon.
it's a giant
It's a
shark.
Giant shark.
It's a lizard, like
This
a
is-
mosasaurus.
No, it's not
no,
a
it's
lizard.
not. This is what sharks evolved from.
No, I don't think that's true. Why
That's-
is the gecko a thing then? Is a gecko a tiny shark on land?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
That's what it is. Just like humans evolved from apes, even though you never really got that like memo.
Oh, is that?
I thought he
You're
evolved
You're
from
still back
Chewbacca's.
there.
That's a.
You evolved from a much lesser species.
I didn't know we were referencing Luke Cage.
I didn't know that like lizards evolved into something, but I guess here you are.
What? Oh my god. So the rundown, it's just a movie that, it's fun. There's a rogue shark that needs to be taken out. Like, it's not that difficult,
Yeah. I mean, what synopsis do you need?
Yeah, like,
Really?
what more do you want? There are some
how much
spoilers,
more
though.
straightforward can this be?
There are some spoilers,
Are we gonna
though.
spoil?
Yes,
Yeah,
we should
there's-
spoil.
Sure. Still, that's
Here
deep
we
too.
go again.
Oh, no.
Hello, OrkU universe. This is the part of the show where we're gonna spoil some things for you. Maybe I eat some people, maybe I don't. I don't know, but let's find out. But hey, if you haven't seen the show, go ahead and listen anyway. This is still fun, and of course, Noob-Noob's here. I might eat him later, I might not. I guess you'll have to wait and see.
I have AIDS, so your choice.
I was going to say the one thing that catfish seems to want to eat is some dick.
Just keep going after it.
Just going after it.
What are you saying, Z?
That's
I'm
another
not
thing.
saying
Why do
nothing.
What are you
cats'
saying?
penises never?
What are you trying to
you
say?
can't-
Like, come on, like straightforward, dude. I'm telling you, I'm legit.
You're
I'm
the
legit.
Meg.
I'm the Meg, the
Uh-huh.
one and only Meg. There's only one of me in the world, and that's it. None others, just me
Nope.
and me alone.
There's
Shut
two.
up, Meg.
There's two literally. There's two literally in the movie.
What?
Yeah.
No.
He just spoiled
Bullshit.
it. There are two in the movie.
Lies.
Yeah.
I'm the only Meg. There's none other.
We did say no. There's multiple Megs.
There's also the biggest spoiler in the movie. Pippin lives.
Yeah,
Wait,
there's
Scott-
no fucking.
Wait,
I saw that. I'm
Scotty
like,
Pippen?
They're not.
No,
killing the
not
dog.
Scotty Pippen.
Oh, Scotty Pippen's not in this?
No, just
Oh.
Pippin.
Pippen? Who's
Pippin
Pippen?
lives.
Who's Pippen?
Pippin, little cute little Yorkshire Terrier.
Yes.
Oh, it's a
Yorkie.
dog. Oh, is that dog in the commercial?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I only saw the commercial because I've been busy. I haven't seen any movies in like the past 3 weeks. So I'm very unprepared for this. I'm not gonna lie, but I do remember that in the commercial, seeing the dog swimming and swimming back to the boat and being all cutesy wootsy.
Yeah, he definitely wasn't dying in this movie.
Yeah, the dog
Couldn't kill the
definitely
dog.
had
Although
a
that
rocket
dog
launcher on its back.
Can
And
swim for a really long goddamn time.
That was way far out for a dog that small.
Yeah.
Like
it was on a boat, and it jumped off the boat.
But he was going pretty fast for that little. Those
I wish
little
I had
tiny
that
paws.
on the boat music.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't.
Like boats and hoes.
No, I'm on a boat. I'm on a motherfucking boat.
That's not
Ashton
a song.
Kutcher.
Oh, okay.
not a
Sure.
thing.
Whatever that is.
Yeah.
I found the movie to be, it seemed to me like a mix between Deep Blue Sea and, because they're on this like station thing that goes down. It's like an oil rig that goes really deep in the water, and they're trying to figure out how deep the Marianas Trench is, and they have this Fakakfa theory about the bottom not really being the bottom.
what
Ice
theory?
Fakakfa.
Fakakfa.
What theory?
Fakakfa.
What theory? I just want to keep hearing you say that.
Fakakfa.
What? What is it? What are you talking about?
What are you saying?
Is this something that the Meg should be talking about while he's swiping right on Grinder?
While he's grinding?
While he's
Although,
grinding out?
Really, when they went down, they're like, oh yeah, we're going to go into a place no one explored. Did they not think shit was going to attack them? I don't understand that thinking.
Why would no one would think there'd be shit underneath the bottom where there's no
You
bottom?
don't know. You've never been there. They didn't at least entertain
When
the
people
idea?
when people went to the moon, did they think there was shit on the moon that was going to
Probably.
attack them?
Yeah. Fucking little
Moon men.
aliens.
Moon men.
Moon men.
There
Yeah.
was actually
Rick and Morty.
There was actually a sound clip of president. Who was the president when we went to the moon? Damn it!
Clinton?
You're an idiot.
JFK
Nixon.
sent us to the moon.
Was
Did
that
he?
who's no?
He sent us to the
he's the
moon.
one-
I didn't say he was.
So who was president when we landed on the moon?
I would guess Lyndon B. Johnson.
There
Unless
was-
it was Kennedy. It could have been Kennedy.
There was a sound clip from the president actually had to do a sound bite of there was a disaster and the astronauts didn't make it, and they recorded it beforehand.
just in
And
case.
Just in case they didn't make it. So there is a recording out there somewhere of the president saying, "Oh well, we'll remember these fine souls and these are bravest men." And
So they were
shall always
preempting
be remembered."
things?
They were preemptively talking about them dying, going to the moon. But then we're talking about stuff in the ocean. So
I think it
doesn't
was
really pertain.
Apollo Creed was in office.
What?
In office during
It was
moon landing. Oh, I'm
like
wrong.
to-
It was Richard Nixon in
I would like to
1969.
talk. to the
No,
nation.
it was Nixon?
Yeah, it was Nixon.
Oh, that was my second guess, right?
You know, you said Clinton.
I said Clinton then Nixon.
Mm.
Just like I said, we're going to review the Meg, and that turned out to be right.
Those brave souls. We will remember them forever.
He did Watergate, right?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Shady bastard.
No one could have expected the moon gorillas, but they were there.
Moon gorillas? What the fuck?
Gross.
Our astronauts stood no chance against them, and we will always remember them. And on a side note, we are now at war.
Look,
With the moon men.
The moon gorillas.
anyway. But that was the other thing that was kind of just like a flimsy. I mean, I don't really have a problem with it. They just kind of made up a reason the Meg got out. Like, oh, there was this random pocket that opened up, and shit was able to fly out.
Let me
It's a
guess.
hot pocket.
Yeah.
Man-made drilling or oil
No,
or some
they
shit
just
like that.
They're just like, oh, some random explosion of I don't know what they're.
It's when the
scientific-
sub blew up. It caused a. So one of the subs
so there
gets
was
stranded.
something man-made caused the explosion once released the Meg.
Yeah, what I do like about the movie is it wasn't very heavy-handed with the like. It wasn't a big political message. There wasn't like a whole thing about global warming or.
I figured that would be the case. It'd be like, oh, global warming muddied the LSCAPs,
No.
which was holding the Meg in place.
No, there was like no subtle political messages or anything. I also think it was interesting that the characters, normally when you watch a movie like this, you're just kind of waiting for people to die. In this movie, there seemed to be a little bit more
people living.
and like there was something honorable about the way most of the people died. Like they gave their lives to save somebody else
So you mean
in some
like
way.
when the Meg's attacking the people on the beach, he didn't just like go up and eat 80 at a time?
Yeah, well, he did.
He kind of did that, but I mean like the main characters.
Yeah.
like of all the main characters, most of them sacrificed themselves to save another person.
so
they were
not-
just shark bait.
Although I think there was really only 4 people that died. 2 got like eaten randomly, and then 2 got sacrificed.
So they didn't Samuel L. Jackson him and just have him bitten
Yes.
and eaten while he was in the middle of a speech.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
They did. I thought there was a subtle homage to the Abyss. There's a part where they have the shark on a crane, and then the crane falls, and the crane falls in the water. He's like, "It's the crane! The crane is coming!"
Yeah, that's cool.
That's from The Abyss,
cool.
right?
Yeah, that's The Abyss.
There was a very not
The
so
crane
subtle.
is coming down.
Yeah, there's a very not so subtle reference.
Brace for impact, the crane is coming down!
There was a subtle reference to Jaws, the scene where the mom's on the beach and the kid
Just
is
kept
out in the
bitching,
water.
like, I want to go out.
Yeah, the kid's like complaining, like, I want to go in the water, I want to go in the water. And the mom's like not paying attention to him.
Come on out to the water there, little boy.
There was also some banana boats.
Gonna have a little fun. I got candy bars out here.
That would be a Jaws 3 reference, right?
Look
The
at
banana
you.
boats.
Just a little smorgasbord swimming along there in those cute little shorts.
I'm hungry.
I thought there'd be something ridiculous too about like I was waiting for it to get ridiculous where it would be like Sharknado or something like that or like Jaws 3 where the shark jumps out of the water and like eats a helicopter or something ridiculous like
I
that.
thought that was
Batman.
going to happen at the one point.
No,
but
that
it
was just Batman.
Never did.
That was Batman. But sharks know better. If they jump out of the water and bite a helicopter, they get hit with anti-shark spray.
Anti-shark spray, anti-shark repellent. Yeah.
Yes.
That is the case. Batman proved to all sharks don't
Do
bite
not
someone.
mess with Batman.
Yes. Or other helicopters apparently.
Anti-shark repellent. Wouldn't anti-shark repellent not repel shark? It's anti-repellent. It's a double negative.
I don't remember what it said on his
I actually don't
his
have
bat
no idea
belt.
what it said.
His utility belt.
Get the anti-shark spray.
He had it in his utility belt already. He was prepared. Yeah, it was.
Did
It
he?
was
Or
100%.
No, Robin had to hand it to him.
I thought it was in his
Robin had to
utility
climb down and hand it to him.
belt. Dude, it's been so long since I've seen that
I know,
movie.
right?
I have no idea. What else was it? The special effects are pretty good. Like I thought, they were pretty decent, right?
At a $130 million budget, I expect them to be pretty good.
Well, recently
The shark
CGI
looked pretty
stuff
fantastic.
There was nothing that you didn't believe about a 100-foot long shark.
90-foot shark, 75. something
75.
like
Well, there's a little
Yeah, man,
discrepancy.
75. I swear, exactly. That's what it says on my profile.
Is that hard or soft?
I'm a grower, not a shower. but when I get there, I swear it's 75 feet, man.
Dep,
Come on.
I'll believe you when I
Plus,
see it.
things look smaller in the water. I swear, it's all about an optical illusion.
I thought they looked bigger in the water. No,
No. That's not how it works. I swear.
There's no shrinkage in the water.
No, not for the Meg, man. Remember, everything's bigger for the Meg.
Shut up, Meg.
Let me think. I thought the other interesting thing was so if we're talking about like the Chinese influence over the movie, there was a love interest between Jason Statham and I forget her character's name, but
Su Yin.
is that her character? Yeah.
Su Yin.
So they have like this love interest thing, but they never kiss, they never do anything, and
Well,
it was
that's because he couldn't see her.
The
Or she
daughter
couldn't see
was
him.
awesome in the movie.
she stole the movie. She was hysterical, great. What a great kid actor. She was amazing. I thought she was
Shuya
hysterical.
Sophia Kai?
Yeah, the
she's a
little
kid
girl.
actor? Wait, there's a love interest, but she's a kid actor.
He's interrupting me, so
Yeah.
he's like the interrupting goat. So yeah, there's a love interest. So there's a mom and she's got a daughter. The daughter is the one that you see in the commercials where it tries to chomp on the transparent
Oh yeah,
thing.
she's the one walking down through the tunnels.
That girl's
was,
hysterical.
by the way, horrible parenting.
Yeah, I guess it was. They were all
Even-
busy trying to track the Meg, and she's like,
even if there was no Meg coming up, that'd be a horrible parenting to let a kid that small wander through tunnels that far underwater. Like that
There's
kid's
no danger there.
Kid's gonna have issues.
no, well, the kid's gonna have issues because her best friend, the whale, got eaten in half in front of her by a 75-foot shark.
Poor whale.
Poor.
All that bitch owed me money, so I mean, come on.
So it's interesting because the love interest thing, like they explore it, but it's all very casual. Like it's not intense. Like
It's not emphasized.
yeah, and it's
So wait, there was a love interest with the mother?
yes with the
Oh,
mother.
God. Oh, Jesus Christ.
She was
For a
good actor.
second there, I
Very
was
attractive.
really
yeah.
scared.
It's not the daughter. No.
That's weird.
But it's the same thing that happened in the other big box office movie, The Wall, with Matt Damon and the characters in that movie.
Oh yeah.
There's a very similar thing where he like falls in love with this girl, but they like never kiss, they never show it. He just like, spoiler alert, leaves at the end. So it was very similar in that respect, where they don't overemphasize the relationships or romance or kissing on screen. Like I don't know if it's forbidden, but I would suspect it is.
No, just because she never saw him is the problem.
What didn't she see?
She couldn't see Jason Statham.
Because he's just so.
No, because she couldn't really open her eyes that much.
Oh my God,
Jesus
that is
Christ.
the worst setup for a joke.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
So my one
Racist
part,
catfish.
Yeah, the one annoying part that I found in the movie. Remember when Rainn Wilson, the billionaire, was like, "Oh yeah, I told everyone we're gonna be saved," and then he goes off on a Black Ops mission
Yes.
to kill everybody for insurance
to
because
kill
he doesn't want to be sued.
No, he's gonna kill the shark.
To kill the megalodon. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he bombs the megalodon, supposedly.
Yes.
And then it turns upside down. He doesn't realize it's a fucking whale, not a megalodon.
Dude, it's pitch black. He doesn't know what a
he's got like
goddamn
3
megalodon-
helicopters with spotlights.
He has 1 or 2 helicopters and
so
a boat.
Is he playing the idiot or is he like somewhat smart?
He's just a billionaire. Like
He's just a random billionaire.
It's not really defined as to why he's a billionaire or
Yeah.
what he accomplished.
there's no connection, like other than he says he funded this research institute, and that's about as far as it goes, which is weird because it's called like Zhang Industries, and he's
It's like Mana One.
he calls it Mana One. There's no reason for him to be there.
Nope.
He's just there.
Rainn Wilson. is
Yeah,
kinda
they're like,
funny.
oh, Rainn Wilson, he's kind of amusing. And you didn't know if he was like a good guy or bad guy, and he wasn't really a bad guy, but he wasn't really a good guy
because
either.
there was definitely nothing in the trailers that said who Rainn Wilson was and what he was doing there.
Just a billionaire. The other thing, they did use the classic line. He did a riff on the classic Jaws line. What? Eat this, you son of a bitch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think he just is that what said? Eat this, you son of a bitch.
I think it's something like
I
that.
can't
It's always
remember.
edited, so I never remember because whenever it's on TV, they edit the thing. You know, when the ship is sinking in Jaws and
Yeah,
he uses the gun
yeah.
and blows it up. So they
Yeah,
do
I
a
was
riff
gonna-
on that.
I was going to try to find it online. By the time I find it and get through a fucking commercial, it'd be way too late.
The only other thing that I thought was interesting is how they killed the Meg. In essence, nature took care of itself on some
Oh,
level.
did they kill it by reasons?
Not necessarily. Essentially, Jason Statham like mortally wounds the thing, and then all the other sharks, because they showed it earlier that sharks will swarm either a dead or dying. You know, they frenzy on something. So the Meg gets a large wound on it, and then all the other sharks
all
like
the other
frenzy
sharks
on
came
it
and bit it.
and ate it. Yeah,
Kind of like when your world conqueror shows fear, all his little winged minions grab him and attack him, and then
Yo, is
drag
that
him back through the boom tube.
Is that a Justice League reference?
yes. When they
'Cause it was such a good
smell
movie.
fear,
Because that's such a great
because
movie.
they track
Hey,
fear
I didn't hear
smelling.
you referencing Thanos storing the Meg, so I'm
because
pretty sure
that was a good movie. The Meg was not.
No, the Meg was pretty good.
I wouldn't call it a great movie.
Meg!
I would call it a
Meg!
okay movie.
Meg, 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 Meg!
There's your review for Meg.
It was entertaining.
There's your review right there. Put that on your Instagram.
I enjoyed
Noob-Noob.
the movie. I thought it was worthwhile. I definitely, and I could see why it's doing well at the box office. The curious thing will be how does it do in China?
So Z likes the movie.
From now on, Meg, you and me are secret best friends.
Yes,
The critics
we are.
didn't, but Z did.
Well, the critics, the fans gave it 61% or something like that.
Yeah, 61%. The foreign totals are 97 for the weekend, but it won't show me with the actual breakdown by country because it's rude.
Well, it's interesting.
So what did this release? Do movies always release worldwide, or is it
Not
always
at
like
the same time?
Did they do it with this one though? Did they release it worldwide, or
I don't know. It won't give me the breakdown.
no?
well, it's
7 million.
different
foreign.
movies do different things. Like, for example, Ant-Man deliberately delayed its European release because of the World Cup. And they're saying that they thought they were strategically being smart about it, but it did not help Ant-Man globally, at least not in Europe.
No, they were still celebrating.
I guess.
Didn't they win? Who won
No,
that?
England did not win.
England didn't win.
Shit, who did win the World Cup?
Uruguay?
France?
Nah, was it?
I think
Uruguay?
France won.
I could look it up. I don't
Paraguay?
care enough about that.
No, I think it was France.
Liechtenstein?
I think it
Because
was
I remember
France.
I was confused about what color the jerseys were.
Yeah,
but I
it was
think
France
won it.
versus shit.
Not
someone.
Norway, was it?
No.
Croatia. France versus Croatia, and France won.
Oh.
Yep,
you go.
France.
So France won. So yeah, Europe is
They're still celebrating.
is
They
Just
celebrating.
eating a bunch of crepes.
Yep.
But what
It's the calmest celebration you've ever seen.
Yeah,
crepe eating?
Yeah, that's how
You
they
dig a
celebrate.
bunch of crepes?
I like crepes.
Hey, good job there.
Crepes are good.
I like crepes.
Yeah, pass some more to crepes. We won. Our
I don't know what.
They're horrible.
Is that a French
I don't
accent?
even know what accent it is. It's horrible.
Are you going for Afrikaner?
I have no idea.
I don't know what you're doing.
No idea what accent.
The
I'm...
only other complaint I had for the movie, it wasn't really a complaint. Ruby Rose, she's an Australian accent or actress. You could clearly tell some of her lines. She started off in an Australian accent and then like went into an American one. Like she didn't have a good handle on the American accent for that movie.
People, there's a whole thing with her casting for Batwoman, which people
I
are
love
complaining.
it. She's a good actress.
I don't know.
No,
the
not from
one
what
movie
you
I
just
really
said.
liked her in, John Wick 2. I liked her in John Wick 2. She doesn't speak. She's
Yeah, from what you
She's
just
good
said.
in Pitch Perfect 3.
Wait,
Pitch Perfect 3.
Yeah.
but from what you just said, she can't hold down a single accent.
She just looks badass. That alone will make her a good Batwoman.
I just think
As long as she doesn't talk.
the only thing I don't think makes a lot of sense with her casting, which, I mean, whatever, doesn't really matter to me, is the fact that she has a lot of tattoos, which would make her instantly identifiable to the police and to like any law enforcement, any criminals. Like if they see any of her tattoos, she's instant. That's how they identify criminals.
Is she Batgirl or Batwoman?
Batwoman.
Batwoman. And just
So-
wear long sleeves. Seems like an easy fix.
What if she gets scratched up and they expose her tattoos or something?
That's a later problem.
That's a not now problem.
Guys,
hire a bunch
guys,
of-
come on. You're getting off the topic here. I
Yeah.
thought we were talking about me here.
Meg Griffin.
So there was here's what I was going to talk about China. So the Chinese box office is fascinating because it's growing. It's becoming. I forget, it was last year. I think last year it overtook the U.S. box office.
Chew on this, you son of a bitch. That's what he says.
Chew on this, you son of a bitch.
I
Yes.
tried to look it up. I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
I found This Is a 20-Footer. They say that in Jaws.
No, you're the wrong website, Noob-Noob.
Not that has
Very
anything to do
long
with-
website altogether. By the way, your computer now has viruses. You're not supposed to go on those websites.
Well, it's not my computer, so.
Wait, you say something about a 20-footer?
So you were saying about the China box office?
So the Chinese box office has been very interesting. You know, what was it? Last year, the number, 3 or 4 top grossing movie was like Wolf Soldier 2 or something. Something not even released in the U.S. And they recently had a movie. We broke the news on it. I forget the name of it, and I don't remember the story that well. But they had a movie released, and it bombed so bad that they pulled it from the box office within 3 days so that they could try to take it back and fix it because they were embarrassed because it was a state-sponsored movie. It was like a fantasy movie, and the state was very much into it. They were advertising a lot of it, and they were pushing the movie, and then it came out and like super duper bombed.
So I'm going to call myself out on my own crap real fast. Ready? I was very, very wrong.
Smile, you son of a bitch.
Oh, it's Smiley, you son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Oh. I would have believed you would chew on this, you son of a bitch. Say he did not say, he said I said he did a riff on it. Jason Statham
He
did
a
something
riff,
different.
But it's smile,
didn't-
you son of a bitch.
He said like, suck on this, you son of a bitch. I
Suck
don't
on
remember
this.
what he said.
Yeah, something
what?
aggressive.
Something aggressive.
What did Jason say?
He didn't say suck on this. He
Something
said
British and aggressive, and then
something
he killed the
British.
show.
I'm sorry.
Something
You
British?
got me excited there for a second.
I also kind of liked how the first half of the movie was more about them like hunting the thing down versus it being at the beach just like eating people the whole time. Like it really only went to the beach one time and they were basically that's kind of the conclusion of the movie.
So what's the kill count on this one?
A lot.
Really? I didn't think it was that many.
Like,
I'd say
well,
less than 30
100.
people.
No.
Yeah. It didn't eat that many.
I'd
It
say
basically
50.
made one pass at the beach, probably ate a couple people, and then got distracted and went away
I'd
from
say
the people.
50. 50 is a nice number.
50.
50 is a nice number.
25 to 50.
It's round. It's got a 0 at the end of it.
What about the hard R people that people are craving? I disagree. I don't think it needed a hard R. What was Jaws rated? Does anybody know?
I don't know.
PG.
I would suspect it was PG-13.
I think it was. If only someone had the internet in front of them.
Yeah, that's you.
If only had someone the ability to look up things on the internet
What was
to
Jaws
give us
rated?
information.
Jaws.
PG. Ooh, not even PG-13.
Really, just PG.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it was PG.
He said bitch, and it was PG.
Yeah.
he said a
Dude,
bad
they used to get PG-13 used to be awesome.
A lot.
It used
we
to
were
be
watching,
great.
we were watching Beastmaster.
There was titties
There was
and-
titties. That dude raped that chick.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Great. There was animals mauling people
It
to
was
death.
Animals. That dude threw that kid into a fire. Straight
Enormous
out,
spiked
threw
cod
the kid
pieces.
into a fire, and like for real.
S&M dungeons.
Yeah.
Like for real.
Stop. My penis can only get so erect.
Oh, whoa.
Wow.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Overall, it was definitely a nice welcome shark movie. We haven't had one of those in a while, so I enjoyed it.
Did you think it was better than Deep Blue Sea?
Yes, because it has Jason Statham.
So Jason Statham is better than Thomas Jane? Is that who the star of that
Yeah,
was?
Thomas Jane and Samuel
Thomas
Jackson.
Jane.
There is
and
that one scene I'm really not too sure about.
LL Cool J?
It really confused me. I thought this was like a shark movie, and it went a very different direction.
Everybody spit on Meg.
It turned into like a weird like 50 Shades of Grey kind of thing there. It's just I'm not sure exactly what was going on.
People just started spitting.
It just
and it
threw
was weird.
me off altogether.
Very strange. Very strange. I don't know. What else is there to talk about this? You never answered. Did you think it needed to be rated like more gory? Did it need to be more gory?
I'd have been okay with it. Didn't need it.
Yeah, I don't think it needed it. I would have been okay
People's
with
a
it.
good count.
It didn't even show it eating people. Like it wasn't that gory. Like
So
a lot
you
of.
didn't really. Oh, he swallowed them whole.
That's part of it too. Like he doesn't really need to bite anybody. He's so goddamn big. He just swallows people.
Well, that is how I do things.
You just swallow it whole.
Just swallow them whole.
Yeah, he's a
I mean,
swallow-
I spent years practicing deep throat, and
Meg definitely
it's just really
swallows.
good at just swallowing
It's-
things whole.
Definitely my least favorite Colin character.
Yeah.
Please, you are not invited back, Catfish Meg.
Especially all those Chinese people. You just right down the trap, just
Wow.
right in like little like chicken nuggets. Actually, I guess they're more like popcorn chicken. You just
Wow.
throw them back.
Jesus.
To one bite. Don't even worry about it. Just
Holy
nice and
shit.
easy.
We do not condone the Meg. The
This is,
Catfish Meg.
Look, dude, when you start
Nuclear
eating people,
Productions,
you
if you
can
wanna
have
send
a
your hate mail
suggestion.
to
But until then, don't
1,
you
2,
judge
3
me.
Amish Drive.
The other thing I thought was there's two other things that I thought were a little weird about it. Just two little quirky things. One is I thought there was product placement in the beginning of the movie. Rainn Wilson like steps off the helicopter and he's got these like Nikes on, and they
Nikes.
show the Nikes real close, and I was like, "Nice Nikes, bro." They're like red. He's wearing like not
Straight
necessarily.
out, like millionaire Nikes.
It was
were
kind
baller
of
Nikes.
it was straight out of what's the
Basically-
iRobot. iRobot was like just beating you in the face with product.
Crappy sneakers
with
that you
product
could
placement?
never buy on your own.
I don't know. It was just like a Nike commercial, and then I also felt like it was it's weird because if this is the Chinese Jaws, it was like a tour. It was like, okay, let's show they have beautiful beaches. Apparently, I don't know what the name of that beach is, but it looked like a really great tourist destination, except for the 75-foot shark.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Right? Didn't that look like a great tourist destination?
It looked like there was a lot of people. I probably wouldn't want to swim in there because think of how many people are pissing at the same time.
Dude, you know how much
Just
There were a lot
swimming
of
and
people.
piss.
Dude, you know how much whale cum is in the ocean? Really? You're worried about people pissing? Why do you think the water is salty?
Oh
that-
my gosh.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's where the salt comes
Why
from.
do you think it's so salty?
Because I heard from a friend that the penis stuff is salty.
Oh my god.
It's not that
Oh my God, what was that?
I don't know.
Wow.
You should just hang up
Okay.
on him
It's
at this
not
point.
that salty. It's got it's a little bitter, but it's
okay.
not really that salty.
And this is the place where we close the show.
Yeah. Although the
And-
one thing that the Meg probably needed was a little
sequel?
bit. Yeah. Well, there's definitely going to be a sequel. There's
Oh,
always
I'll be
three.
back.
It comes in
Don't
threes.
you worry about it.
There was-
I will be back.
There was
Meg.
2 Megs.
Who let you back in the house?
Yeah. That's what my mom says every time I come in. Yeah. So, but Dragon Ball Z
Noob-Noob.
definitely needed to be in there.
You piece of living
please, no.
garbage.
No.
I had
Bastard
no reason to bring that up.
None
Not
whatsoever.
a thing. Not a
So, if you like what you heard, if you like,
If you like Amber Heard, we didn't talk about
If
other
you
shark
like
movies.
Amber
Aquaman!
Heard,
Holy shit! That's in the water
just
too.
you wait, I'll be there. So, if you like what you heard here today, go over to Instagram and find us at OrkU. Go over to Facebook.com/Our Reviews Will Kill You. And of course, you can also find us on YouTube. Just search Our Reviews Will Kill You. All our videos will pop up. Also, we are on Vero at
I don't know.
I
Vero.
fuck. Oh shit! We still have Vero.
we?
Zack
Our
Snyder's
Reviews Will
on there,
Kill You.
right?
So you a-holes are on Vero, but you have no idea what
I
you're-
think it's Our Reviews Will Kill You. I don't
pretty
know.
sure
I'm
it's
the
Our Reviews
asshole
Will Kill
here.
You.
And I'm the asshole here.
Yeah. Well, obviously.
You are a catfish, a gay
Oh, isn't it our
Chinese
50th
catfish.
episode? No.
No, not
Not
necessarily.
Okay.
We don't know.
Go and see my movie, and if you like it, go ahead and find me on Tinder. And
no.
look forward to seeing all you boys later.
If it does happen to be our 50th episode, you can send me free treats.
Wait, this is 50?
No, I don't know.
No
This is
Aquaman
50.
jokes.
Really?
I forgot
Nothing.
Aquaman was a thing.
No
He
Amber
rides a
Heard
Meg
jokes.
We didn't. We missed a whole lot of good jokes here. But guess what? 50 episodes, motherfucker!